Now, phase two. Now, the biggest demographic that we're actually going after when we're working with businesses is the baby boomer generation. They're retiring at record numbers, and over the next decade till 2030, the baby boomers are continuing to go into retirement. They have $5.1 trillion in assets that are available for acquisition. Our next phase is going to be business acquisitions. All right, small businesses, these are not franchises. We're not buying franchises. We're not buying anything with proprietary information, but we're buying small businesses. These are plumbers, electricians, laundromats, any local business that you can think of, even SaaS businesses like e-commerce businesses or businesses that are sell a product or service, any of those type of businesses that the owner is thinking about or considering retirement. And how to buy a business with no money, right? Or for very little money. Basically, you want to find a business that's profitable, right? That has a profit at the end of the year. And you want it to be around for at least 5 years, and you want it to show a trend that it has consistent profit every single year. You don't want to buy a business that's in trouble, right? You don't want to buy a business that's over leveraged. You don't want to buy a business that has no future, right? Maybe at the time that the business was open, everybody wanted that product or service. And over time, that product or service has become less and less desirable. There's plenty of businesses. I had a video production business, for instance, right? A video production business, but then the technology had changed, right? The technology changed from I used to deliver my videos on DVD, right? Then YouTube came along, the iPhones came out, and it put my video production business out of business because of technology, right? Because everybody had an iPhone in their pocket, they could shoot their own videos, they could upload it to YouTube, share it with their friends and family. They no longer needed my service of video production. This is a type of business that I would not buy because of that. The other thing would be like a direct mail or direct marketing business that doesn't also offer digital marketing as part of their package. They do old direct mail where they're just mailing things with a postage stamp through the U.S. mail. Those, who does that anymore, right? It's all digital, right? People find businesses online. So this is why we're starting a SaaS business up front. If we could replace the clients and upgrade, if we could get that client list and then upgrade those digital from doing direct mail, right, traditional, to digital marketing, we could convert those customers into a high paying residual type of business. I'm going in the weeds there, but basically there's businesses that are produced profits. For instance, you might find a plumbing business that's been in business for 20 years or more, and the owner all of a sudden has reached retirement age and he wants to sell, he wants to get out, or he has an illness in the family, or he is ill, or she is ill, and they just want out of the business. They need to get out in a hurry. You could come in, you can purchase this. Most businesses sell between 2 and 4x, a multiple of 2 or 4x of the profit of the business or the EBITDA of the business, right? Whatever's left after paying taxes, employees, and everything in the business, whatever's left at the end of the year, you take the EBITDA number and you multiply that by 2 or up to 4, depending on the type of business and the amount of revenue that business is producing. The profits are, that's where you're going to multiply and you're going to offer that. Now you can go and if you have money from your SaaS business, you can take the SBA will give you a loan up to 90% of the purchase price of that business. Let's say, make it a round number, the profits every year were $100,000 on that business. You're going to offer $200,000 for that business, right? Now you can go to SBA and get a loan for the $200,000 minus 10%, which is $20,000 that you have to come out of pocket, right? If you have $20,000, or you could get investors to loan you the $20,000, and you can do that. You have to do that legally for the SBA, but they can be a partner. You can get partners, and they can provide the $20,000, and then you can be out of pocket. And usually, if you look at the lytic sheet, you can see how much income that businesses bring in every year, and then you can calculate whether that's going to be profitable after you have the service of the loan and all that calculated, and you can figure out if you're still going to make a profit on that deal. And if you're going to make a profit on that deal, then go ahead and purchase that. Now I'm going to put a sheet on this screen right now. It's going to go over a real life deal. You can see how that is calculated. On the screen right now, you see a real life deal. This is a deal that's purchased with an SBA loan. You can see the revenues is $1.5 million. The profits was $548,000. The purchase price was a multiple of 1.5x. The valuation was $822,000. The closing payments or down payments was $164,000. With the SBA loan or seller financing, we had to raise $657,000. The monthly profits was $45,000. The SBA loan payments at 7% was $9,924. The monthly payouts to the buyer was $35,742. Our cash on cash return, if we paid $164,000, was 188%. This deal alone would replace the $428,000 salary in 1 year. All right, the steps here to buy a business are very simple. Basically, you're going to reach out to businesses in your certain niche or industry, and you're going to offer to set up a SaaS business or SaaS software in their business. When you're building this relationship with these business owners, you just kind of bring up the topic. Would you be willing to sell your business if the price was right? If the price was good, would you be willing to sell your business? During this conversation, you'll either get a yes or a no, or you could ask for a referral. You would say, hey, do you know any other business owners that are thinking about selling or would possibly sell their business in the future? You would get referrals and build this network. But the catalyst for having these conversations is going to be building this SaaS business. You want to have this routine or this marketing campaign about reaching out to business owners and offering them the SaaS service, software as a service, right, to help them make their business more profitable. During these conversations, you're going to be able to find those business owners who would be willing to sell their business for cash. You're going to privately build up your empire and get more and more cash. And again, in 2023 is the best time because these are going to be stressful times for business owners, and some of them are going to give up the ghost and say, you know what, I'm out. I've fought the good fight. I'm done. I'm good. I'm out of here. Okay. This in the past, everybody was a business owner, right? All our ancestors were business owners, and they then evolved into becoming workers, right? And then the whole education system got set up to be workers, right? Now we're in this thing where the mindset, you go to school, get a good job, work for 40 years, retire at age 65. Now they're going to raise it to 70. That old way of thinking is no longer the thing. That's why I wrote this book back in 2016, right? To get you out of thinking of that model. The model in this book talks about setting up cash flows. Just like I said right here in my little presentation today, you need to set up cash flow that you're no longer obligated by this system that's been set up over decades to entrap you and enslave you into this way of thinking. I want you to break free from that. I want you to break out from that. I want you to become independent and free, right? When you do that, cash is freedom for most people. If you have a stable cash flow coming in every single month that doesn't require your time or effort to get, that is the ideal setup for any individual. And whatever that number is, whatever that amount of monthly income that you need to have coming in is up to you. I would stay frugal, right? I would stay within your budget, right? There's a certain standard of living where, it's just, okay, who needs all that? Who needs a big house? Who needs that $100,000 car, right? Who needs all that kind of stuff? Who needs the yachts? If you want a yacht, there's plenty of yachts sitting right there that you can rent out for the day if you want a yacht, okay? Don't buy a yacht, don't buy a jet plane, and don't buy an expensive car. You can rent these things out. Big house, if you want to live in a big house, rent it out. Okay, that's my rant. Other than that, live in a modest house, live in a modest living, enjoy your life, enjoy the people around you, love, live, laugh. Just enjoy your life and don't stress out. You shouldn't stress out about money. Money is available. There's more than enough to go around. There's trillions of dollars just being printed out of thin air by the government. You just need to figure out how to qualify and get your piece of the pie. How to get those cash flows coming in so that the money goes directed to you. And this is the system for doing that. Set up a SaaS business. Talk with business owners. Offer to buy their business. Get their cash flows. Offer to buy people's houses. Get cash flow that way. All right. I hope that made sense. I know this is off the cuff. I didn't plan this, and I just wanted to make this video, get it out there, and talk to you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Go to gionroberts.com today. Sign up for the mini course. It's free, and in there you'll have an opportunity to set up a call with me. I hope to talk to you on a one-on-one basis and get to know you a little bit better. Thank you much for tuning in today. And again, thank you for listening to the very end of this video. If you like this video, you're going to love this video right here. Thank you for watching to the very end.